added a show there. So I was really humbled going over there, and I'm looking forward to coming back again, going to a concert at Royal Albert Hall, going to a rugby game in either Scotland or fucking Ireland, and just coming through all those again. I definitely want to build up a following over there because I had a great time. After my gig in at the Lions Theater, I went over to this comedy club, and dude, it was fucking hilarious. We walked in there and we were listening to the host of the show, and the guy he's speaking English, and we cannot understand 80% of what he's saying. So we are laughing along with the crowd, not at the jokes, just because fucking it's like, what? You guys remember when in Snatch, when Brad Pitt played that Irish character you couldn't understand? This was the Scotland version of that. And I met this comedian, Kevin Bridges, who's, I guess, huge over there. Not even guess, he is huge over there. Afterwards, we were having a couple of pints, and I started talking about the word cunt, and I was too drunk. I wish I filmed it. Listening to these guys talk about the word cunt, the way they say it, would have been so perfect on this podcast. At some point, I have to interview one of those two guys on this podcast. But I was sitting there going, yeah, we're like blown away how you guys can just say cunt and it's not offensive. And they're like, yeah, and they're like, aye, everybody says that when they come over here, blah, 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 and all this shit, right? So I was talking to him. I'm like, yeah, you actually use it as like a compliment. You say stuff like, he's a good cunt. And the other guy goes, oh, he's a great cunt. Top cunt. So there you go. There's a new expression for you. He's a top cunt. I think that's one of the greatest things I've ever heard. So I'm saying to these guys, fuck, why didn't I film? You would have loved this shit. If you're a stand-up geek, you just want to see, like, we were trading notes, like I was saying. So I go, so what is basically the C word? What is the word you can't say over in Scotland? And he said, spastic is what he said, spastic. And he was explaining it to me. But granted, we were both fucking shit-faced. And I could barely understand what this dude was saying when we were all sober, right? But I guess it means, I couldn't figure, it meant some form of like retarded / vegetable. And like, I don't know, like that they just don't, you don't talk about that stuff over there. If you do, I guess it's literally needle going off the fucking record player. But, so I thought that was really, I thought that was interesting. What else? Oh, here's